Hello students, today we are here with the next lecture of biomolecules, and in this lecture we will discuss about the protein. This is a macro biomolecule. तो पिछले वीडियो में हमने अमीनो एसिड्स के बारे में डिस्कस किया था. Today we are going to discuss about the protein, and this is a macro biomolecule. It was discovered by Berzelius. It was named by Berzelius. ठीक है, Berzelius ने इसे प्रोटीन नेम दिया था. It is also called as polypeptide because many peptide bonds are present in the single chain of the protein, and amino acid is the monomer unit of the proteins. Many amino acids combine to form a polypeptide chain. Clear? On the basis of number of polypeptide chain, the protein molecules are divided into two categories. On the basis of number of polypeptide chains. First one is monomeric protein. In monomeric protein, only one polypeptide chain is there. One polypeptide chain. Mono means one. Clear? So in monomeric proteins, only one polypeptide chain is present. That type of protein is called as monomeric protein. For example, lysozyme enzyme, which is present in the saliva and tear of our body. The example is lysozyme enzyme and myoglobin. Myoglobin is the protein present in the muscles. This is the monomeric protein. They contain only one unit of the polypeptide chain. Second one is multimeric. Multimeric means many polypeptide chains are present. Here many polypeptide chains are there. This type of proteins are called as multimeric proteins. For example, hemoglobin. Globin is the protein present in the hemoglobin, and heme is the iron pigment. This hemoglobin or the globin protein is having 4 chains. 2 alpha chains are there and 2 beta chains are there. 4 chains are present in the hemoglobin. That's why it is called as multimeric protein. One more example, that is insulin, the hormone secreted by pancreas. This also have 2 chains, that is 1 alpha chain and 1 beta chain. So this is also called as multimeric protein. So on the basis of number of polypeptide chain, the proteins are of 2 types, monomeric and multimeric. Now on the basis of amount of amino acids, the protein molecules are again classified into 2 categories on the basis of amount of amino acid. That is first class amino acid, first class protein or the complete protein. First type is first class or complete protein. This type of protein is having both the types of amino acid, that is essential and non-essential amino acid. It has essential and non-essential amino acids. This type of protein is called as complete protein or first class protein. For example, animal protein. ना एनिमल फ्लैश से जो हमें प्रोटीन मिलता है, एनिमल मीट जो है, एनिमल प्रोटीन या फिशेज वगैरह है, चिकन है ना, इससे हमें जो प्रोटीन मिलता है दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्लास और कंप्लीट प्रोटीन बिकॉज इट इज हैविंग all the types of essential and non-essential amino acids. But the second type that is called as second class or the incomplete protein. Second class or incomplete protein. This does not have all the essential and non-essential protein. Now some are lacking. That's why this is called as incomplete. So the incomplete type of protein does not have all the essential and non-essential amino acid in it. That's why it is called as incomplete. For example, plant protein. कि जो प्लांट ईटिंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स होते हैं या जो वेजिटेरियंस होते हैं, ठीक है, इन्हें डिफरेंट प्लांट प्रोडक्ट्स कंज्यूम करने पड़ते हैं डिफरेंट टाइप के एमिनो एसिड्स को लेने के लिए, ठीक है, डिफरेंट, क्योंकि प्लांट प्रोटीन इज द इनकम्प्लीट प्रोटीन, इट डज नॉट हैव ऑल द इसेंशियल एंड नॉन इसेंशियल एमिनो एसिड्स. दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव टू टेक डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ प्लांट प्रोडक्ट्स to fulfill the requirement of the amino acid in the body. But the animal protein contain all the essential and non-essential proteins. That's why only the animal protein is sufficient for fulfilling the requirement of all the amino acids in the body. Clear? इसलिए जो नॉन वेजिटेरियन होते हैं उन्हें एनिमल प्रोटीन जो है उससे सारे इसेंशियल एमिनो एसिड्स उनकी बॉडी में मिल जाते हैं, और प्लांट प्रोटीन जो होते हैं ये इनकम्प्लीट होते हैं, इसलिए हमें डिफरेंट प्लांट प्रोडक्ट्स कंज्यूम करने पड़ते हैं डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ एमिनो एसिड्स के लिए. Clear? So these are the different types of amino acids on the basis of polypeptide unit and on the basis of the amount of amino acids. Now on the basis of the structure, the amino acids are classified into 4 categories. Not amino acid, the proteins are classified into 4 categories on the basis of structure. So this is on the basis of structure. First one is called as primary protein. First is the primary protein. The primary protein are the simplest type of protein. They are having only peptide bond. A single type of bond is there, and that is the peptide bond. All the amino acids are going to join with the help of this peptide bond. And this is a linear chain of amino acids. These are the amino acids, and they are going to join with the a long chain of amino acid is there, and the bond is peptide bond. This is a linear structure. ठीक है, लॉन्ग चेन है हमारे पास किसकी, पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड्स की. ये जो लॉन्ग चेन है दिस इज कॉल्ड एज पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन, एंड इट इज द सिंगल मॉलिक्यूल ऑफ द प्रोटीन. क्लियर? लीनियर अरेंजमेंट इनका होता है, कोई ब्रांचेस हमें देखने को नहीं मिलती है, ओनली द पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड इज देयर. This type of proteins are called as primary proteins. Clear? One exception is there, that is insulin. Yeah. Insulin is a primary protein. Exception is there in it, that is the insulin. Insulin is the primary protein, but it is having peptide bond as well as hydrogen bond. Because it is a multimeric type of protein, it has 2 chains of polypeptide, that is alpha polypeptide chain and beta polypeptide chain. So this is the exception of the primary protein. Secondly, we have the secondary proteins. Second type is secondary protein. In this secondary protein, 2 types of bonds are there, that is peptide bond, and second one is hydrogen bond. 2 type of bonding is present between the polypeptide chains, that is called as hydrogen bond. ठीक है, अब ये बॉन्डिंग किस तरह से होती है? If the bonding is present between the 2 amino acids of the same chain, Okay, suppose this is the chain of a polypeptide. Here the amino acids are there. These are the amino acids. Clear? Amino acids के बीच में peptide bond है. If the hydrogen bond is formed between the two amino acids of the same chain, then this type of bond is called as alpha bond. Clear? In which the hydrogen bond is formed between the two amino acids of the same chain. This is called as alpha bond or the alpha protein. For example, keratin protein. Keratin is a protein which is present in the hair, nails, horns. This is the example of the alpha chain or the alpha proteins. This is the alpha chain because the hydrogen bond is formed between the two amino acids of the same chain. And if the hydrogen bond is formed between the amino acids of two different chains, then it is called as beta chain or the beta protein. Not like this. This is the one chain of amino acid. This is the other chain of the amino acid. Clear? So these are the amino acids. These are the polypeptide chains. These are the amino acids. If the hydrogen bond is going to take place in between these amino acids, between the amino acids of two chains, then this type of bond is called as beta bond and the chain are called as beta chain. Clear? This is the beta chain and the example of this beta chain is silk fibers. Silk fibers are the proteinaceous fibers and these are the example of the beta chain. So two types of proteins are there. First one is primary protein having only peptide bond. Second one is secondary protein having peptide and hydrogen bond. Two types of bonds are there, alpha and beta types of bond. Alpha bond is in between the amino acids of same polypeptide chain and beta bond is in between the amino acids of the two different polypeptide chains. Third is we are having tertiary protein. Here the three chains of polypeptide is there. Clear? Three polypeptide chains are forming. This is the first polypeptide chain. This is the second polypeptide chain. And this is the third polypeptide chain. This is a complex type of structure. This is specifically functional. Clear? Suppose here the amino acids are present. Here the NH2 group of amino acid is present. Now that is the amino group, and here the OH group is present. Suppose the amino acid is having OH group. At this site the amino group is present and at this side the OH group is present. Now this is going to join with the different molecule which have the tendency to combine with both of these functional groups. ठीक है, जिस तरह से एंजाइम्स हमारे पास स्पेसिफिकली फंक्शनल होते हैं, स्पेसिफिक एंजाइम इज गोइंग टू फंक्शन specifically. For example, the protein digesting enzymes are acting upon on the protein molecules of the food. उसी तरह से हमारे पास ये जो proteins होते हैं, these are specifically active. They have the active sites. So these both of the functional groups are going to combine with the same type of molecule which has the active sites for both of these functional groups. This type of protein is called as tertiary protein. Clear? तो tertiary protein में जो active sites present है, this all of the enzymes are the example of this type of protein because all the enzymes are proteins. Now, example is enzymes. All the enzymes are specifically active in their function. Now, protein digesting enzymes are acting upon the protein molecules, fat digesting are acting upon the fat molecules because they have the active sites for their function. In this type of protein, basically 4 types of bonds are there. First one is peptide bond. Second one is hydrogen bond. Third one is ionic bond. And the fourth one is disulfide bond. These 4 types of bonds are present between the molecules of tertiary protein, and they are the specifically active proteins. Clear? Now come to the fourth category of the structural protein, that is called as quaternary protein. This is the quaternary protein. Quaternary protein. In this type of protein, 4 chains of polypeptide is there. 4 chains. This is the first chain. This is the second chain of polypeptide. This is the third polypeptide chain. And this is the fourth polypeptide chain. These are the 4 polypeptide chains, and these chains are also specifically active. They have the 4 sides from where they can attach with the molecule of different type of molecule. They are having the 4 different sides. They are also specifically functional, specific to the particular type of function. For example, hemoglobin. The hemoglobin molecule is having 4 chains, that is 2 alpha chain and 2 beta chain, and all of these chains are specifically functional. Clear? This type of protein is also having these 4 types of bond, that is peptide bond, hydrogen bond, ionic bond, and the disulfide bond. So this is all about the classification of proteins on the basis of their structure. Primary protein having only peptide bond, secondary protein having peptide and hydrogen bond, tertiary protein is having 4 types of bond, and quaternary protein is also having 4 types of bond. Both of these proteins are specifically active. Clear? In our next video, we will discuss about the functions of protein. Thank you very much.